Dave Laurie, and I'm chairperson for the Shotgun and Rifle Committee in CMSA. And we passed a new rule this year. There's a couple new rules. One of the new rules that came out is you got to have 2 points of contact on the long guns. We're getting closer to the way they ought to be shot. And I wanted to clarify what's the do's and the don'ts, what's legal and what's illegal. A lot of times we write it up in the rule book, but I feel like sometimes it gets real wordy and misinterpreted. So decided to do a video. I wanted to show you a couple things that are legal and illegal. And then if you got any questions, feel free to reach out to one of your committee members or myself. Typically when you're shooting a long gun in any other sport, you're going to have 3 points of contact, where you're going to have one up here, one on the grip, and you're going to have the butt up against your shoulder. Because we're not shooting live rounds, we don't have to recoil. We're riding a horse, and we got the reins in our hands sometimes, so we got to drop some. We went to just shoot it however you will, and we ended up with a lot of shotgun shooters going like this and just frailing the gun around, and we have to control that for optics and safety. So what we're going to do is go to 2 points this year, and in 2 points what we're saying is from the tip of your finger on your shooting arm, which I'm right-handed, so that's my right hand, tip of your finger to the front of your shoulder is 1 point. So anywhere in there is 1 point. Once I grab my gun out of my holster, I got 1 point. Now I need a second point. You can, coming down to run down on the off shot, you can put it up against your shoulder. That's your second point. I got a point here and a point here. If you're coming down to run down, you can still keep track of your reins. If you decide you can't get it up here on your shoulder and get up in there good enough, you can still hold your reins. You got a 1 point there. You can lay it on your arm. That's a second point. As long as you got 2 points of contact from your tips of your fingers to the front of your shoulders, 1 point. So if you go like this, 1 point, and it touches there, you feel like that's 2 points. It is not. It has to get up against your shoulder or up under your shoulder, on your chest, wherever you'd like it to be. 2 points of contact. No more 1 point of contact. The rifle will pretty much police itself, because it's hard to shoot this with just 2 points of contact, because you've got to lever the rifle. I mean, it's hard to do with 1 point of contact. You can do it with two like this and you're still legal. Even if you got on the wrong side of the rundown, you can do that and you're still 2 points of contact. So just remember that as you're shooting. Tip of your fingers, front of the shoulder, that's 1 point. Grab you a second point and you'll be legal. So have fun with it. If you got any questions, feel free to call me, email me, whatever you'd like to do. I'd like to answer those questions. But have fun out there shooting long gun. Greatest thing in CMSA.